Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Vlogmas Day 16 and let me show you how I took my sister from looking like this to this with this quick and easy Christmas eyeshadow glam look that anyone can do. Trust me, stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is for all my makeup lovers out there. My sister is heading off to her work Christmas dinner and let's jump straight into it. Yes, of course, you know, Nai has to make a little appearance. So this is the look that we are aiming for. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to try to do it as close as I can. First things first, we're starting off with priming the eyelids with my concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Cool Tan. A lot of people think that you cannot use eyeshadow as concealer as an eyeshadow primer, and I'm here to tell you the majority of my looks come from concealer. You just have to know how to do it properly. So what I'm going to do next is blend it out with this brush from Shop Kenzie Beauty. You'll need to get into this brush. This brush is one of the best. This entire package from Kenzie Beauty, their brush sets, chef's kiss, really great. So I'm just going to be blending it out, smoothing it out completely, just to make sure that it's tacky enough to hold on to that eyeshadow. But we're not going to leave it just like that. What I like to do as well is to set it with a little bit of my Sacha Buttercup powder. This creates a smooth and even base because we don't want ripples in your eyeshadow look. We want it to come out very smooth and just neat and clean and just looking seamless because we're trying to get a look here going tonight, right? And you do not need much. A little goes a long way. I literally used the same brush, just dipped it into the cover, throw some in and just smooth it out. So it gives you a smooth, easy base to be able to work with, right? So yes, you can use an eyeshadow primer, no doubt, but concealer always does the trick as well. So the first look that I'm going for, the first eyeshadow that is, I'm going to be using this bright orange from my Morphe times Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I really do like this one because it's a super pigmented orange. Please note that you do not need to use this exact color from this palette. A bright and bold orange will do you just fine. All right, so we're putting that all over her crease. That is something that is just going to help blend the color because I always love a good pop of orange showing out, you know. So she doesn't have a lot of eye space, hooded eyes, something in our family. Most people do, right? So I'm just going to be just placing that color gently, dipping into the palette. I'm not putting a lot. I'm just, you know, spreading it through, blending it out, making sure you can clearly see it. So next up, I am going to be using this brown here from my Juvia's Place Walhalla palette. This is also volume 2. I don't know, the volume 2s always be hitting harder. But yeah, I'm going to be using this dark brown because I want to create a little bit of a smoky effect, but not too much. You know, we still want it to be, you know, Christmassy and glam. So I'm just going to be putting that a little bit lower into her crease. I am using an old brush here from, I believe, Smashbox. Yeah, super old, but I love it. If y'all can see, the paint is like falling off, but those are the brushes that rock the hardest. Okay, right. So what I'm going to be doing is just putting it in the middle. That is where her crease area is. I'm focusing it mainly on the outer third, which is on the outer edge of her eyes, right? But I'm still going to bring it in a little bit so we have some definition in the crease. This is a super easy process. I'm literally using 4 eyeshadows for this, so do not worry. Just follow my steps and you will be able to create it. The more you practice, the better you get. All right, so do not worry. Once again, you do not need to use this exact brown. I was just looking for more of a chocolate brown, right, that can be used in this look. So the next step, I'm going back into my LA Girl Pro Concealer. Try to use a lighter concealer, not a darker one. Right, this one is lighter than her complexion. I actually use this as my under eye concealer or to highlight my areas, but that is really going to give you a little bit of a lift, right? So I'm going to just be putting that on the lid of her eyes, simply because this is where it is. I want to put the shimmer shade, right? The shimmer shade is going to be a kind of a gold. I'm going to show you all how I created this shimmer shade because I didn't have the exact one from her picture. So what I'm going to be doing is using this Black Radiance contour palette, and I'm using the highlight color in it, so this kind of bronzy gold. I'm going to be using that as her lid shade, but I wanted to put a little bit more sparkle. So what I'm going to be doing is just using this as my base color, just putting it exactly on top of where it is. I put that color, sorry, that concealer, and I'm going to be using this gold shade from the Kenzie Beauty Candy Pop palette, right? And I'm just going to put it in the center of her eyes and just blend it. As you realize, I'm using my finger to do this. Yes, fingers sometimes are really resourceful for your makeup look. Then I'm just going to be going back in with that same dark brown. I really like this one because it has a little touch of glitter, right? Not too much. So, you know, you just see a little bit of a pop, a little bit of shine wherever it is her eyes hit the light. So we're just going to be bringing it in a little bit just to make sure that you're still seeing the definition, because sometimes when you're blending out eyeshadows, you kind of lose a little bit of the previous color. So all you have to do is just blend it in a little bit, right? And I'm going back in just to smooth it over with the first color that we used, which was the orange. Nice and easy. And that's it, guys. It is not a hard look. You can throw in after your eyeliners and, you know, mascara, lashes and all that. But I just wanted to show you the base look, which was the eyeshadow look. Super pretty, easy to do, simple, that anyone can do. All right, so this is the final look. Tell me what you guys think. She looks so gorgeous and stunning. The skin is looking great. The eyes are popping. Exactly what it is we want. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Different types of transitions here. CapCut has a lot of different transitions. Like some of them I didn't even like realize like how cool they look. So I think I'm gonna, you know, dive a little bit more into using them. So you can have like blurred, you can have like basic ones, you can have light effects ones, like dissolving, and you can also change the length of the transition. So if you want it to be quicker, you could do it like just a couple seconds. At the bottom there's where you can see the timer, 0.1 seconds all the way up to 5 seconds. So I'm just showing you the different types of transitions and how they look. So if you're interested to create any kind of video vlog for personal use, doesn't have to be to post it on YouTube, right? That is what it is going to look like.